All the sexy girls in the club,
And you're watching CD Magazine.
Hey guys, it's been long. I've been gone from YouTube for like, I don't even know. I think the last time I posted was my Vancouver vlog, and I think that was about 4 months ago. And a lot has happened since then. Like, when I say a lot. I'm going to use this first part of the video to talk about everything that's gone on since my last video and why I haven't posted a video in a while. Then I'll probably transition into 2026, like what my goals and stuff, and I'll transition into CD. So let me spill the tea of what's going on, you guys. First, school. I was doing my internship. I finished my internship, so I got back into school in September. And you guys, I tell you, I like to learn, but I hate school. I think after being on internship and seeing like how the real world works, a 9 to 5 works, I realized I feel like I've been wasting my time just because every single thing I've learned in school, I didn't have to use it in my internship. Like everything that has been going on, all the thermodynamics, fluid dynamics, mechanics of fluids, every single thing, I haven't had to use it in my internship. I had to learn new things, I had to understand new things to do my internship. I ended up learning how to use Power BI, how to use SCADA, how to use different things, because in my internship I did piping. I worked as an operational engineer, right? So I had to do like pipeline operations and stuff like that, right? So with all of that, I just felt like my degree was kind of redundant in everything I had to do. But like, yeah, so school really took a lot of time for me. So I had 6 classes last semester. Everything has been like everywhere. I'm graduating this year. My graduation is in June, but school is done in April. So I've been working really hard to try and accomplish like everything I need to accomplish in my classes. And then I didn't want to have a lot of classes this semester. I did my last semester. I want to lock in on CD and my own personal goals. So because of that, I only have like 3 classes this semester. So I made everything last semester was just grinding. So this semester has been lighter, and I'm able to focus on myself and my own personal goals since school is finishing. Welcome to 2026. Happy New Year. 2025 was a good year. I achieved everything I wanted to achieve. I actually had a lot of goals last year, and I achieved everything I wanted to achieve so far, and I'm really grateful to God for that, because remember my first YouTube video was also last year too. I didn't expect my YouTube to go as big as it is right now. It's not very big, but like I didn't expect to get this much traction, if I'll say that. And it was due to that one video when I went to see Rema. So thank you to everyone who tuned in from that time. In terms of goals, I achieved everything I wanted to achieve, like I said. In terms of CD, in terms of my own personal goals, financial goals, everything was good. But things we could do better, but like I think I understand my system, I understand how I work. But that's a whole video for another time. But I understand my system, I understand how I work, I understand how things need to go for me to achieve my goals. And I'm grateful to God for that. I've learned a lot about myself. I understand myself, and I know where I want to be in life. That's actually a good thing. So I'm not going to continue pushing and trying to achieve more of this stuff. And yeah, now let's go into let's talk about CD. I realized I have never really done a proper what is Character Defamation magazine. Where did it start from? Why is it happening? I've never really done a video like that. And that's what I'm focusing on now, and that's like moving forward on my channel, on all my pages. It's going to be more CD centered. I won't say CD centered, but it's going to have influence from CD. So I want to talk more about CD. I want to bring the story of CD to you guys. So let's start with the defamation of character, where the name's Character Defamation came from. Defamation of character is when you say something false about somebody, right? That is not true. So something that's not true, I know it's going to hurt their reputation. So basically just slandering someone, right? That's basically defamation of character. So for me, this was in 2021. I always knew I wanted to do something creative. But like down the line, I realized I just like dressing up. I'm not really a fashion guy. I'm kind of stylish. I know how to put on a decent outfit, nothing too crazy, but like I don't want to be a fashion guy, right? So I'm like, okay, what do I actually want to do? One thing I know what I like doing, I like coming up with a story. Like, okay, it's another thing too. I like dancing, so I always come up with like dance stories. So basically, stories that involve stories that involve dancing. So you're basically dancing throughout the story, and you're telling the story in each scene, it's progressing and stuff, right? So that is basically. I just knew I wanted to do something creative, and I didn't know what it was going to be at first. I was going around different things, and then one day I decided I wanted to have my own publication. I know I like this, I like this, I like this, I like that. All of this will go into my own publication. I want to have my own magazine. But then I just want to have a magazine. I want to have like a whole community, a whole creative community, right? So I don't want to talk too much. Let me not talk too much. I want to have a whole creative community, right? So it started with me saying, okay, I want to have a magazine. Where do we start from? I started trying to decide what names I want. I had Buzz, Pop Culture, The Way You Live. I had Eddie, which was my name. So I had a lot of things, but none of this was actually working out just because it didn't mean anything to me. Then I came up, there was a point in my life where people kept talking about me, slandering my friends, slandering like celebrities I like my favorite celebrities and stuff. And it was just like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, I can actually sue people for all these things they say, right? I did defamation of character, defame my character, right? So CD's name was going to be DOC, which was defamation of character, but it just felt long, it didn't feel right. And then I started thinking about it, then I just said, why don't I just take away the off and this is defamation character, but it didn't make sense. I switched it and called it character defamation. So with that, basic character defamation, to me, I rewrote it into, now it's no longer people talking about, yes, it's due to people talking about you, right? But now it's you're rewriting your own story, you're saying your own truth. You're coming out and saying, no, this is not me. All those stuff is false. Let me say my own side of the story. This is my story. You're not allowing yourself boxed by whatever people are saying about you. You're not allowing yourself be put down or be put away. You're actually coming to express yourself. So that's why the slogan for CD magazine is called Live Beyond the Label. Live Beyond the Label means you're coming out saying, this is not just who I am. I'm also this. I'm speaking my truth. I'm expressing myself. I'm saying who I am. I'm living beyond the label. I'm not going to let you box me into this thing, right? That is the whole concept of CD magazine. So coming out to say your truth, regardless of how much they defame you, you're living beyond the label. You're not allowing what they're saying put you down. You're not allowing what they're saying stop you, right? So that's the whole concept of CD. So under CD, we have slang, we have meets, we have fashion, and we have the main magazine, so where we have the features, right? So I'll start with slang. Slang was derived from slander. Slander, everybody knows what slander means, right? So I just took away the ER and just left slang. Slang is a session for our brand campaign. You know how usually magazines do ads and stuff for brands and stuff like that, right? So we don't want to be doing ads. We don't want you to give us stuff to do ads. CD is not here to just make money. We're here to actually build a community, speak to our community. So only things we believe in, only things we think is beneficial to our community, we are going to put out there, right? So we have slang. Slang is for brands that we like, that we see that will be beneficial to our community to come together and like do a brand campaign to support that brand, to show what that brand is about, right? That's what slang is about. We have Meet. A small creator, there's no platform where they're willing to like put me out there and stuff like that, right? So Meet is for us to use our big community and get people who are coming up there, who are doing really well, and put them out there to show them on our own page. For us to introduce that person to our community so that person could get more recognition, more views, and it's beneficial to them in the long run, right? Then we have CD fashion. CD fashion is an aspect. I'm a stylish person, but I'm not heavy into fashion. But one thing I like are my pieces. Every period of my life, I've realized every season I always have a piece. So CD fashion is every new season, like in 2025 fall, I was really into rugby shirts. So I made a collection for rugby shirts. So CD fashion is us basically looking at what we like, what we want to trend, and putting it out there. Just like in the 90s when a magazine says, oh, this is what's going to be trending this period, everybody wants to have that thing, everybody wants to buy that thing, right? So that is basically the goal for CD fashion. We'll look at what we like the most, what we would like to trend in this period, and we're going to make a collection shoot on that particular piece and talk more about it, the beneficial of that piece. Okay, this video is coming out on Sunday, tomorrow is Friday. We are dropping our winter 2026 collection, which is focused on Carhartt jacket. As you can see, I'm also wearing a Carhartt jacket now because in this period, I've just really been in my Carhartt. So just a quick outfit check. The jacket is Carhartt, pants Zara, I believe, boots call it Spring, belt is Diesel, hat is also Zara, hoodie I have no idea. I've had a CD for more than 5 years now, or 5 years, so I don't remember. Glasses, a Ray-Ban Meta. Oh yeah, bag. So I definitely a Carhartt shoot showcasing the benefits of Carhartt jackets and all. Yeah, okay, so basically everything I've spoken about will be in the magazine, right? But now the main magazine, the person who is going to be the cover page, the feature, is just we get people who we believe align with our values, and then we feature them, get them to talk about our story, give our community advice, and just advertise themselves, show themselves to the world, show themselves to the CD community, right? So those are the 4 parts of CD. Obviously, we have other parts like CD Wednesdays, where we drop videos every 2 Wednesdays in a month to show like a creator giving advice to our community, talking about a trend, talking about how to become a better creator and stuff like that, right? But like those are our 4 main things. What's the goal for CD? The goal for CD magazine, to be honest with you, is to build a community where everybody can speak their truth. You just know you can live beyond the label. You can be yourself. You don't have to lock up. You don't have. I've been in a situation. I'm saying this because let me use myself. I've been in a place where I had to like lower myself or lock myself up and not express myself to the full extent I want to express myself, right? Just because I feel like people are going to judge me, people are going to do this to me. But I'm so happy I came out of that, and I'm finally in a space where I'm like, live beyond the label that whatever I'm going to do, they're going to judge me. If I sleep, they will judge me. If I jump, they will judge me. If I cry, they will judge me. So what's the point, right? What's really the point of not talking or not being what I want to be at the end of the day? I have a goal for myself. I know what I want in the future. I know what I want 30 years from now. So why am I allowing what other people are saying come to affect me? No. Say what you want to say, but I'm going to come out and speak my truth. I'm living beyond the label. I'm doing my own thing, right? So yeah, in future, I want CD to be really big, to be honest with you. I don't want CD to be looked at just a magazine. I want it to be a movement. I want it to be a community. I really, really want that because I know how much work I put into this thing. I know what I want for myself, and I know what I want for it. I want to be able to host fashion events. I want to be able to host galleries. I want to do different type of things. Like I have a whole plan, but obviously I'm not where I want to be, which is fine because I'm just in the building phase. Last year was me to make my foundation, to show the world, okay, we have CD magazine, this is what we do. This year, for me to actually go into building a community. And I hope you watching this want to be part of the CD community as a whole. So basically, that's a sum up of CD and what it does. Oh yeah. If you want to work with CD, you have a brand, you want to showcase on CD, you're a small creator, you're a big creator, you're whatever, anything, there's a space for you on CD. Contact us, go on our website, cdformation.com. You see our contact us, DM us on Instagram, any single thing. I'm the creative director of CD. Every single work you see, I do it. I love what I'm doing. I love to do this. And whatever way you can support, just feel free to support. We're here if you need help. Contact us. If you want to be part of the CD team, contact us too. There's space for everyone and there's space for everything. Thank you guys. See you in the next video, and this is just the beginning.